Would you ever smash a ghost? If a ghost came on to you, like say he's like a good-looking mobster, maybe. He's dead. You know he's dead.
Yeah.
He's like picture like Harry Potter, how those ghosts kind of look.
Yeah.
Like he's silhouetted.
I'd smash a ghost.
You know,
like I said, for
just to see.
I don't say no to a lot.
There you
Give
go.
it a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, but just like let's say like you think you've woken up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And maybe it's still a dream, maybe it isn't, but just homie's just making a move and he's like, Taylor, I've been watching you for some time.
But
he's smooth with exactly. Yeah, he's smooth with it though.
Yeah.
He's got some eyeliner on. Something like that,
No, yeah.
I'm thinking the reverse. I'd have to give it a shot.
Like I said, you got to give it a shot. See what that's about. There are such things as like an incubus and a succubus.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, and those are ghosts that I think like.
What's incubus?
What's a great band first and foremost.
Okay, yeah.
No, I think incubus is I might have this wrong. But one is the male form, and I think that's incubus, and then succubus is like the female form. And
that makes sense.
I think they like fuck you to death. Like that's their bit.
I was told that the succubus thing was like that's where like the sucking, like she sucked his soul, like that kind of terminology comes from.
Have you seen like It Follows?
Yeah, I love that movie actually.
See, I'm not a huge fan, but I feel like that's like the concept is kind of like succubus, incubus, since it's all like sex based. So
I think it's a little different because you can fuck and not die, but once you do fuck someone that had the thing, now it's just following you.
That movie goes crazy.
The soundtrack's cool too.
Keir Gilchrist in there. He's also an atypical. He's the kid that kind of looks like a little nerdy.
Okay.
Like the scrawny
I wouldn't remember
white guy
off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, Keir Gilchrist. He's in a bunch of like this big Netflix show, Atypical, I think it is, and then he was in It Follows. He's in a couple other like bigger projects. Really, pretty well established actor.
Yeah.
He is also a figure in, I believe, the California grindcore scene, and he's in like these really brutal grindcore bands. So like on camera, he's I think kind of typecast as like this like nerdy, shy, like just kind of weird dude, and then like behind the scenes, he's in. I'm like,
throwing his throat out, ripping his shirt off. Shit. Dude.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. You know what's cool about that movie? My roommate, we watched that like several years back when I had a couple roommates in college, and one of my roommates he DM'd the chick in that movie.
Yeah.
And she fucking messaged him back, and they were talking for like 3 days.
Sometimes all it takes is a DM.
Dude.
I swear to God.
I was like, like he just was like, yo, movie was dope. Just watch the movie, was cool. And she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then all of a sudden I think she gave him her snap, and they were snapping for like 3 days.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, what the fuck? And if you met him and met my room, you would not have thought that would have happened.
It's wild how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Do you have a favorite? It Follows is not your favorite scary movie. Do you have a good paranormal movie or scary movie that you are a fan of?
Yeah, I have a couple. Sinister, I think of right away.
That one's scary. I've only seen parts of that one.
I watched that my freshman year. I went to theater to see the premiere of it with like a friend of mine who went on to become like my best friend through high school, but they had just transferred schools, so this was like our first time hanging out. I was going with them and their older sister to see this movie, and I'm such a chicken. Like that's the funny thing too is like.
So you're scared of this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you have a fascination for it.
Yeah.
So you and the incubus probably would be.
I think we'd hit
I
it
think
off.
you guys would gel, bro. We being for real.
But no, Sinister's really, really good. That's a really scary one. Sinister 2 was kind of, it was rough. But there were some scenes from that one too that kind of fucked me up. What is it? The Strangers, not a ghost one.
Never seen that.
The Strangers is like a home invasion movie that like, woof. That is, I would put in like top 3 scariest movies for me personally. Yeah, those are generally like my top 2 like go to. Oh, and then Scream. Love Scream.
Really?
Yeah, because I have like
still following the new ones?
No. Okay. No, I need to catch up. I've only seen the first 3, I think. And I mean the first one like I feel like is so hard to beat.
Yeah.
Like the imagery of it, I love like cuz I think it came out in 96. I think, because I feel like
I mean, I know, yeah. I mean, it was in the 90s. I'm not sure exactly what year, because I think the first couple were all in the 90s.
Yeah.
The first three.
I'm pretty sure it was 96 because that's my birth year. So that was like, oh, cool. This like came out the year I was born. And I don't know. I just think it's so iconic combining the comedy of it, like the campiness of it with like actual horror. When I watched it for the first time only 2 years ago. So like,
wow.
Hadn't seen it.
Holds up.
I had thought it was going to be like Scary Movie, where like it was going to be too campy. I didn't think it was like an actual horror movie, but I loved it because like for me, where I do get just horribly scared during movies, having that campiness was so fun. And then having Matthew Lillard in it, like he's one of my favorite actors. So, no, Scream is top 3, Scream, Strangers, Sinister, SSS.
Shit. What about were you a fan of Paranormal Activity when that came out?
Yeah, it was okay. It got me. Like
I was terrified.
Yeah, I was freaked out.
I got bad sleep for the next couple of weeks.
I don't know where I stand with like the found footage stuff. I haven't I tried watching Blair Witch in high school.
I never watched that full one. It was so shaky. Like the camera was really shaky. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying with like the found footage is I don't know if it's just stylistically for me. I'm not super into it. Paranormal Activity is a little better about it because it's like the still cameras, and it definitely scared me, but it's not one that I've like come back to a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I dislike. I mean, it's okay. Paranormal. The first one was okay, I think, but yeah, I just. Not my vibe. If I'm gonna watch a horror movie, which I don't usually watch, I like when they have like some sort of storyline going on. Like not that they don't, but like if there's like cool lore involved, even if it's like demon shit or if it's like cult shit, like give me that, because then it's like there's something for me aside from the fact that I'm terrified to be like, okay, we're trying to figure this thing out, as opposed to like we're just waiting to see who doesn't die. Like I don't know, some stuff like that I don't get into as much.
Have you seen like Hereditary?
I haven't, but I've heard that one is fucking great.
I feel like, given what you just said, you would like really vibe with that one.
Yeah, I've heard that one's really good. We were just talking yesterday, a couple bandmates and I, about what's the other one? Apostle is like a cult one on Netflix, I think, and The Ritual was on Netflix.
I heard great things.
That one was cool, dude. That one was cool. I did not expect it, but that one was good. Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety, or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Do it.